really my great honor and a privilege to be here to talk to you today. I'm in Ohio because as a physician, I'm concerned about our children, I'm concerned about our citizens. And with the spreading social, political, and medical acceptance of marijuana, we need to update and provide accurate information on the use of marijuana. I'm here today with the Ohio Society of Addiction Medicine. I spoke to that group this morning, briefing them on the American Society of Addiction Medicine white paper on the physician's role in the treatment of individuals with diseases using marijuana as medicine, and also a white paper that we developed that addressed specifically state ballot initiatives to legalize marijuana. As a policy advisor to the nation and a practicing physician treating people with chemical dependency and their families, I've seen the emerging epidemic and threat due to relaxing the view of marijuana among our young people. Prior to going to ONDCP, I served as the medical director of the largest adolescent treatment system in Illinois, and it was quite common then to hear young people say that marijuana can't be bad for you, it's a medicine, isn't it? And one of the strongest prevention tools that we have is perceived risk among young people, because drug use is a preventable behavior, but addiction is a fundamental yet treatable disease of the brain. And we undermine, rather than undergirding, our prevention principles as we move across the country, legalizing marijuana as medicine for sick and seriously ill individuals. The AMA and the Institute of Medicine have written about this, and what they've called for is more research in the molecules in marijuana as a potential tool. The real story here is that we are on the verge of a new era, an area of emerging medication development that interacts with the endocannabinoid system, which is the most highly represented biological receptor system in the body, both in the brain and the periphery. And we're going to make great strides in treating symptoms and diseases by developing single molecule tools to interact with that system. But we are a long way from knowing how to interact with it, and we certainly do not encourage the use of a smoked medicine. For us as physicians, it's a non-starter. We know that smoking marijuana increases the euphoria and its dependence potential. And we need a robust body of data to inform us in our consultation with sick and dying patients about how to relieve their suffering. We need standards on composition, we need standards on purity, we need standards about potency, and we need standards on effectiveness. And the most that we have seen thus far is an anecdotal finding that marijuana gives people the munchies. That anecdotal finding led to the National Cancer Institute to partner with the National Institute on Drug Abuse to develop Marinol, a medicine that has passed the test of modern medicine, received FDA approval, and can be used for that condition. In all other studies, a head-to-head test of marijuana in either double-blind placebo-controlled trials, the gold standard of medicine, or straight-on studies of marijuana in sick and dying patients, marijuana did not do as well as other medicines that are currently on the market. The American Medical Association, on its Council on Scientific Affairs, reviewed all the literature twice when responding to recommendations that they endorse bringing marijuana forward as a medicine, and concluded that there is no instance where marijuana is superior to anything that is currently on the market. There is no need for it, there is no room for it, there is no place for it in the physician's toolbox.